Dad attended USF from 1970 to 1974 when he graduated. He had a bachelor's of science in engineering. He loved his school. He was very proud. He took us there often, drove us around campus, pointed out buildings that he attended school in and classes that he remembered. When we were little, I remember going to the Sun Dome for basketball games and watching the Sun Dolls, and he always took us to do that. He would tell us when we were kids that he wanted to do something for the country and for the community, and so he felt like he could do that by running for government, and so that's what he did. He was elected as a representative in the Florida House of Representatives in 1994, and he served until 2002. One of the things he's proud of is he started two endowed scholarships at USF through the College of Engineering to help students and engineers attain their goal in education. Dad would tell a young engineer going into the field to set their mind to something and go for it, that you never know what you're capable of until you try, and you're capable of more than you can possibly imagine. We would like to say thank you to the University of South Florida and the College of Engineering for honoring Dad with this award. It's really brought us comfort over these past few weeks that we continue to be able to honor him even after he's gone. I'd also like to thank everyone who's associated with this event through the College of Engineering for allowing us to attend and accept the award in his honor. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
He was a bull to the end. Go Bulls.
As a fellow alumni, I'd definitely like to say thank you and go Bulls.
Go Bulls.
One day, someone told me that they didn't think that I could be an engineer. As a precocious young woman, I said, I think I can do that, and not only can I do that, I'm going to be great at it. So I took a few classes. Lo and behold, I fell in love with it. My name is Sandy Pettit. I am an instructor at the University of South Florida in the Department of Chemical and Biomedical Engineering. My primary role is education. My focus is on student success. I teach everything from sophomore classes in programming all the way through senior classes in unit operations and laboratory design. USF has been there for me at all the different stages of my career. As an undergraduate, it helped me develop those skills to go out and tackle the workforce, to do things like design pharmaceutical plants and design and build power plants. When I was ready to move on, USF was here for me again, helping me get my PhD so that now I can teach the next generation of engineers. My biggest impact has been through the Engineering Alumni Society. I've spent a lot of time chairing the society and being involved in their fundraising efforts. Through those fundraising efforts, we're able to sponsor things like annual scholarships to students, conference travel grants. We've also sponsored things like the Donor Recognition Wall. As an engineer, you are continually reinventing yourself. You'll have lots of opportunities presented to you through the course of your career. Lifelong learning helps prepare you for those opportunities, whether it's through a formal education or whether it's just being involved in an engineering society and keeping current with local standards and regulations. I would like to thank the College of Engineering for this prestigious honor. I was very surprised and also very honored to be a recipient of this award. It's also a great pleasure when you're recognized for something that you're doing that you love.
I'm Dolores Gooding, otherwise known as Dolly Gooding. I graduated from USF with a bachelor's and master's in engineering in 1976. I held many positions at the university. Beginning as a student, I was director of the Engineering Technology Program, director of the Graduate Certificate Programs, and I was director of the Engineering Management Program. I started Expo during my graduate years. We opened our college doors for schools to show them what engineering was all about. The event got so big, I couldn't believe it. We had so many students participating, and we tried to introduce young people to what goes on in engineering, to expose these kids how much fun that profession can be. I've always tried to convince more and more girls to go into engineering in 1971. I was instrumental in getting a Society of Women Engineers chapter. Now, it took me a year to find 15 women in engineering in order to get a chapter initiated in the state of Florida. My advice to young engineers today is the same as I gave to my students then. Keep your eyes and ears open, listen, and learn. I'd like to thank the College of Engineering for bestowing this honor upon me. I'm really, truly honored to be among all the other recipients.
When I was about 3 years old, I was standing on the London Bridge and I kind of announced to my mother and the world that I was going to be an engineer one day. My name is Marcia Alvarado, and I work for TRC Worldwide Engineering. Since I graduated from USF, I think one of the most significant things that I've been able to offer was being able to renovate some of the cadet barracks at West Point. For about 3.5 years, I got to work with a design team to really help restore some of the historic barracks that were built in the early 20s and 30s. Creating a place where our cadets can actually grow was a really cool project, and I just was really happy that I could offer something back. I really believe that mentoring is a huge need in our engineering community. I provide a lot of mentoring to the college students. I go and speak to a lot of the professional organizational chapters, and I also work with a lot of the high school students to help them get into, the college through my ACE mentoring program. ACE stands for Architecture, Construction, and Engineering. It's really an opportunity for the design and the construction industry to help engage high school students to get into the fields of engineering, construction, or architecture. We were able to give away $16,000 scholarships to approximately 10 students, and so we're kind of creating a pipeline for the trades industry and from the design side as well. I want to thank the USF College of Engineering for this amazing award. It's been a little bit humbling the last few weeks hearing about it, and I'm just happy to be a part of this distinguished crowd.
I've always loved working with airplanes. My father was a pilot in the U.S. Air Force. That made me interested in working on flight simulation. I'm Alan Brannon. I'm a chief engineer here at CAE. One accomplishment I've had during my career, I had to design an aerodynamic simulation for a business jet. So I designed a flight test program to actually go up in the airplane and record maneuvers in the air. So I was on board and I could feel it and see it and experience it. That helped me create a software simulation of the aerodynamic model. Really enjoyed that program. I've really been excited to see USF climbing in the rankings of the top 100 engineering schools. I'm a member of several alumni groups, including the Corporate Ambassador Program. I'm also a member of the College of Engineering Advisory Board. Here in our building, we probably have 100 to 150 USF graduates. Our company is also involved in a program called BEST. BEST stands for Bulls Engineering Success Training. We work with a team of USF undergraduates. We define a project, and then the students do the design, do the development. We coach them, and in many cases, we offer full-time jobs to some of the students on the BEST program. When you first enter the profession, you've finished an engineering degree. Continue that learning. If you don't know something, try never to say, I don't know how to do that, but instead try to say, I will learn how to do that. I want to thank Dean Bishop and the College of Engineering for this award. I view this award not just for me, but also for recognition for my company, CAE, and the support that we provide to USF over the past many years.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to solve problems. Naturally, my parents said, you have to be an engineer. USF has given me the education that I needed to get started with my career in the computer technology world. And since then, I started the company Sunview Software 13 years ago. There's a need for better control for financial and IT systems. The company is started with a change management product. Since then, we have added many other modules and platforms that allow us to help IT organizations automate and streamline their processes. The most significant contribution that I have given to USF is to establish a Sunview Software Scholarship for the computer science major. In addition to that, we've also participated in senior project every semester to help students get hands-on real-world experience. We also provide employment for our recently graduated students from USF. My advice for the young engineer is to be curious. Strive to learn something new every day. Find your passion, step on the gas, and never look back. I want to thank the College of Engineering for recognizing me for this award, and also I'm honored to be part of these past recipients.
As I reflect back, it's interesting to see how many twists and turns a career has. The opportunities for an engineer, they'll come from the strangest directions. There's no telling where you'll go. My name's Al Schiff. My mother calls me Alfred, but everyone else is Al. My career was really driven to a large degree by technology change. I started at Reliance Electric. The first project I had was in tracking a series of antennas from John Glenn's suborbital flight. And so I was really in a position to be a part of introducing the newer technologies which virtually revolutionized how we function in today's world. I've had opportunities with USF, which I'm thrilled with. I chaired the board of the College of Engineering. We decided to reform the board to bring further emphasis on the whole idea of globalizing and working across various cultures. I also did serve on the foundation board that managed the endowment, and we're very proud of how much it has grown and how effectively it's been managed. The opportunities for an engineer are there. My word to any engineer is grab the opportunity. They don't always work first try, but don't give up. You have a good education, you have a good process of thinking, and you can make contributions and bring a lot of value to your fellow employees and to your company and to your family. I want to thank USF and all of the staff and faculty of the College of Engineering. This is certainly one of the most exciting honors that I could ever imagine. My family has to share in this. My wife, we've been married 63 years, has been an integral part of everything that's happened with me. Our 3 sons and 10 grandchildren are also a part of it. We, I think, all share in a very special honor.
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls!
We love you, USF. Go Bulls!